Продолжаем наше похождение по вражескому кораблю. Ну как вражеский? У нас здесь тайная миссия по взлому компьютера. Поэтому мы прикинулись вот работниками с помощью специального девайса. Только
What's
я
that
так и не
noise?
понял. Стоп,
What do you
стоп.
think you're doing?
В смысле?
I don't want any trouble out of you.
А как перезаряжать эту штуку? Вашу ж Машу, а куда мне надо? Терминал.
Can't say I've seen you before. I take it you're a freighter captain? If you're here to better yourself, you'll have to wait. We're having a spot of trouble with our delivery service. Sure is. You need a deft hand to straighten a busted nose or sparkle up those not-so-pearly whites? I'm your gal. Of course, there's not much cosmetic improvement going on at the moment, not without my mechanicals. Where the law is Irian anyway? Sure. How do you think we keep this pile of junk in the sky? It costs bits, and a little prettying up brings in a fair few of them. Or it would, if I had my dang mechanicals. I'm expecting our delivery fellow to stop through with medical supplies and service auto mechanicals. Name's Captain Irion. A brave idiot with a penchant for getting himself delayed. Sometimes by dates, usually by bandits. I'd be grateful if you'd spare the time. We need his delivery soon as yesterday. Last he told me, he was taking a shortcut by Scylla, an asteroid in the Charybdis cluster. That's where I'd start, were I the adventuring type. You look out, though. The place is probably crawling with outlaws.
Yes, you caught me ruminating again. Guilty as charged. What's occupying your thoughts? Bakonu, the author, had some interesting theories about man's perception of reality that I thought could be applied to our attempts to decipher the plan. Unfortunately, he was also one of the founders of the Philosophist school of thought, so the book is banned in this colony. The story of my life. Most lay people are not aware of this, but we've not discovered any new insights into the plan for a long time. I had an idea that we should welcome the truth, no matter where we found it. I had the worse idea to share my thoughts with a superior. And that's how I ended up assigned prison duty, where I was fool enough to let an inmate bend my ear with stories of an original Bakonu journal. Philosophism's a false religion that stands in contradiction to almost everything we know to be true. They believe all is chaos, in stark contrast to OSI's belief in the plan. But most of the philosophist perversion of Bakonu's thoughts came more than a century after his death. The story of my life. Most lay people are not aware of this, but we've not discovered any new insights into the plan for a long time. I had an idea that we should welcome the truth, no matter where we found it. I had the worse idea to share my thoughts with a superior. And that's how I ended up assigned prison duty, where I was fool enough to let an inmate bend my ear with stories of an original... Yes?
I'm sorry. Am I causing a scene? See, Furu? We could have avoided all this unpleasantness if you just let me talk to Jesse in the first place. Let me get one thing straight. Jesse and I are not friends. I just owe her, okay? As for the rest, I'm trying to figure that out. All I know is that she's been here too long, and she's apparently not receiving visitors. Be my guest. If you know something I don't about dealing with hospital bureaucracy, I'll be impressed.
For the last ratted on rotten time, leave me in peace! You hull-headed quacks do know that restful recuperation requires not being disturbed? What? Why? Everything's fine. We're all fine here. No need for her to be worrying her pretty little head about me. I'm just terrible, dreadful sick is all. Got a cough that won't quit and sores all over my body. Highly, lethally contagious. But I'll be fine, so long as I'm left alone. Should've known she'd send a bruiser after me. Damned if I don't rue the day I saved her scrawny little hide. Inadvertently, I befriended a bloodhound in the process. Alright, okay. We can discuss this like the level-headed folk that we are. Seems I've got to do something before Ellie goes jabbering my business to anyone with one ear and an intent to listen.
Ну и где болячки? Балаболище.
The truth is, I'm not sick. But if you repeat what I'm about to tell you to anyone, I will deny it with my dying breath. You, ain't with the board, are you? See, I owe them a lot. I might have missed a payment or two, and the other night I swear someone was following me back to my room. So I hold up here to lay low. Udon Bedford's the board guy on the station. He'd know how I stand with them. If you can square things for me, I'd owe you one even bigger than Ellie owes me. What? No, I didn't do anything. I'm a law-abiding denizen of this ship, I swear. Think? No. I recognize a contracted killer when I see one, thank you. In my line of work, that's a skill you develop during week 1. Assuming you want to keep breathing. Alright, I'll fess this part up too, if it means you'll help me. I'm a thief. I specialize in particularly high-end and historically valuable items. 3 weeks back, I caught rumor that the blood-tier diamond, last worn by an heiress on the Lost Hope, had surfaced for the first time in 70 years. If I had, you think I'd be hiding out in the med bay? I was gonna steal it, lined up Udom as my buyer. He paid half up front to finance the operation. Let's just say things went sideways about the time I got my hands on the diamond, and it crumbled to stardust in my palm. Anywho, I barely made it out with my life, and nary a plan to make back Udom's deposit I'd spent. Oh, laws. Wait, don't gut me and skin me yet. Please, talk to Bedford. Tell him I can pay, a part of it, and I'm a useful person to know. Just ask Ellie. Surely you wouldn't drag me before him. I'm dreadful contagious. I just know if I face him, I'm dead. Thanks for helping me with the board. You're a real pal. Or I guess I should say, Ellie is one, huh?
Any word on Jesse? Good luck. The board's got an office on the promenade just before engineering. You can't miss it.
Чё-то я берусь за все подряд.
Customs and inspection, right this way.
Блин. Блин, ничего не хватает. Надо выходить. Только успеваю перезаряжаться. Набрал стволов шестой. Так. Перезарядиться? Да. Круто. 31 из 35. Не хватает мне навыка взлома. Блин.
As you were.
Ладно. Нужен 35 взлома. Взлом 39, а чё, чё за фигня? Так, ладно, выполню другую миссию, чтобы прокатиться. Ой, прокачаться. Не понял. Меня не пускают обратно?
Hey there, you mind stepping back? This charming little ship's been impounded and I'm afraid I can't let you near it till it's not.
В смысле?
I don't really know. We got orders to hold your ship is all. I'd surely love to, but that's just not my bailiwick. You'll want to have words with our representative here from the board, Mr. Udom Bedford. His office is on the promenade.
Fuck.
Gosh, I wouldn't dream of it. Not unless I got to, and I don't see any reason why I'd gotta. Do you?
She's a good ship, ma'am. Mostly doesn't act up at all.
Happy to hear it. I ain't felt so much as a tepid breeze in weeks. I hope Miss Chief Tennyson gets that fixed soon.
Well, it doesn't smell as bad here as Edgewater's graveyard in high summer, so guess I can't complain.
Either way, let's not stick around so long we all roast alive. No offense, Miss Elson, I'm sure whatever critical problem needs fixing will get patched in time.
Whew. I'm starting to feel like a sisty roast in all this armor.
Так.
No. Almost never. We're independent, you know. From the board. They don't have jurisdiction here. Groundbreaker's the last free outpost in the colony, and we aim to keep it that way, no matter what. Have yourself a pleasant day.
Ну, пойдем разбираться, кто у меня корабль не дает мне пройти.
Hey there. The fence. You'll find her in the rest and go, on your left when you enter the promenade. Make sure you bring an empty belly. Maybe. Most of the shipping traffic in the system passes through Groundbreaker. Every couple of months, we even get a big interstellar freighter. Two biggest operations are the board. That is, Halcyon Holdings and Sublight Salvage. But there are independent operators around the promenade deck. Most of those jobs are going to take you off station, though. All right. Be seeing you.
Your vodka. Aftertaste the rain.
Ah, the board. Organized, efficient, competent.
Сидит тут восседат.
Oh, hello. Oh, this is quite unexpected. I didn't have any visitors on my schedule today. Who might you be? The captain of the... No, that can't be right. Alex Hawthorne is the captain of that vessel. On top of that, I just impounded it. Oh. Oh dear. Has something happened to my favorite scruffy freelancer?
Говно шпрысячье. Что за, блин, слово такое? Верни корабль.
Oh no, this is terrible. My dear friend, what devilry is this? In whose miserable fever dream am I trapped?
Финис Уэллс. Блин, это кто? Я думал, Подожди, Финис Уэллс, блин. Fuck.
Oh, Alex. There were so many arguments we'd yet to have. I impounded Alex's ship, not yours. Well, I guess it's yours now if you're captaining it. It's a game we play, he and I. I ask him to turn in Phineas Wells, he tells me he will soon. I impound his ship, he explains why he can't give me the info right now. I ask him to turn in Wells. Around and around we go.
Погоди, Финис Уэллс это, по-моему, доктор, который нас спас. Не, зачем его сдавать?
Right. You're going important places, I'm sure. Big, exciting, important places. There, I've removed the flag from your ship. I'm terribly sorry for the inconvenience. However, before you go, Alex promised to tell me the location of Phineas Wells. I'm sure you've seen his wanted posters all over the colony. Did Alex tell you where Wells might be? Anything at all? That's... well, that's just terrible news. Law, what am I going to do now? The board will have my head. Oh, I'm sorry. This is terribly unprofessional of me. Is there anything else I might help you with? Miss Doyle owes the board a significant sum. Alas, the only collateral she has is her organs. Compulsory donation is quite legal in such cases.
Ничего себе.
That's not unreasonable.
I guess it's better than losing your organs, but I don't know, Captain. It just doesn't seem right.
Miss Doyle is deeply in debt, and the board has every right to do whatever they like to recoup that debt. What guarantee do I have that she'll agree to the terms you negotiate? I quite concur. It's refreshing to deal with someone practical for a change. I will recall my collection agent. Tell Miss Doyle to report to me promptly for her first assignment. Now, is there anything else you need, or can I return to my work? Be my guest. Oh, good law! Who'd want to go to that toxic hell pit? A luxury stateroom, reserved for Chairman Rockwell's use. Ask away.
Я так и не понял, мы твой французский язык нашли, что ли, блин, или нет? Что за фигня? Так, я что-то хотел скачать. Мне для взлома не хватало. Ой. Напарники не прокачиваются, да? Так, блин. Угу. Идем к Элли. А что мы здесь можем сделать?
Wish I could say it was good to see you, Ellie. At least you finally got your chance to square our debt. That ought to make you smile for once, huh?
The good news came through the wireless. Looks like you paid my debt to Jesse. I guess that means I owe you now, right? Tell you what, I'm a little short on bits at the moment, but I'm a decent scrapper and a better-than-average sawbones. If you're looking for a medic, I can work my debt off.
Ну... Я-то медик сам по себе.
If I'm being honest, and I prefer not to, I was about ready to pick up another contract anyway, and you settled this in a pretty tidy fashion, which tells me you're competent. But we can say I'm repaying the favor if you prefer that version. You won't be sorry. Though it looks like you've got a full roster already. Time to play favorites, Captain.
Так, миссию порвать мы выполнили, да?
Dr. Finley, glad you opted to join us. It'll be good to have a Sawbones on the crew.
Так, у тебя есть своя
Something on
миссия.
your mind? I'm a surgeon by training and a pirate by inclination. Not much else to know, Captain. I like long walks on the promenade and the smell of Spacer's Corona. I make a mean zero-G cocktail and I've got a meaner right hook. It's a mix of whatever you've got on hand. Usually zero-G brew with some Spectrum vodka if you're lucky, purple berry shake if you're not.
Пурпурный шейк.
I'll make you one sometime. If you don't enjoy it, I'll make a few more until you do. Sure do. Some of it was even legal. I have a feeling we'll get along.
Так, что у тебя за оружие? $43. 25. А у меня ствол 32, но умножим на 3, а у нее просто 43. У нее, значит, обычный пистолет. Мэрик. Гладис. Так, а что за миссия у меня сейчас включилась? Не, мне главную миссию не надо. За напарника. Вот, пустышку надо. Надо еще раз узнать, сколько он просит.
Purple berry flavored power nut.
22 из 35. Блин. короче. Нафига он мне нужен? Как туда попасть? Черт. Блин, что я путаюсь?
Hey, Captain. Can I get your temperature on something real quick? What? No. If it were, I'd be hollering loud enough to wake the dead. So, Junlei and I have been talking some. Through messages? I got him here on my datapad, and well, she sent me a poem. One she wrote her own self, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if I should read into it. Because poems are all symbolic and such, right? It's not so good. But real sweet. It's about this engine that's been shaking itself apart. Then this lady mechanic comes by and lays one hand on it. And the trouble goes away. It sings. I don't want to get too hopeful, but I'm wondering if maybe she's the engine and I'm the lady? It's a real romantic poem. Made my chest hurt, kinda.
Так. Ну, мне механик нужен больше, чем медик.
Yeah, okay. Deep breath. Maybe I just got a little squish for a minute. But yeah, there's other stuff needs doing. Thanks for the talk, Captain. I was real out of sorts. I feel better now.
Что-то уровни прям сыпятся. Болтологию прокачивать будем. Вернуть взлом. Мне нужен взлом. Так, что у нас на втором ранге? Что за научное оружие, интересно? А я продаю свои вещи подороже. Навыки общения плюс 10, нифига себе. А если нет напарников? Ничего себе. Бонус одиночки. Пистолет у меня тихий вроде как. Блин, сколько всего тут накидано. Что бы взять? Восстановление здоровья при убийстве. 15%. Ну, блин, ничего так. Ну и грузоподъемность бы побольше, конечно. Давай грузоподъемность возьму. Так, Элли, что с тобой? Тебе тоже прокачать надо. Здоровье, садовая тревога, медицина. Я супермедик. Так, какая миссия теперь у нас?
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance? The unit is a cleaning SAM. Hawthorne brought it on board some cycles ago, I'm sure with the intent to modify it, but I've never seen it up and running. Alex likely recorded progress notes detailing his efforts to modify SAM. If you check the terminal in your captain's quarters, we may be able to determine what work remains in order for SAM to properly operate. Take care. I require a functioning captain to run the ship.
Короче, не хотят сделать это из этого робота боевого робота. Из робота-чистильщика. Так, что теперь найти бак с кислотой? Розовый. А что за розовый? Черт.
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance? I have lots of minutes.
Блин.
I prefer to... As the organics say, I wouldn't dream of it. Because I can't. When I simulate myself in such a scenario, I do not find it to be desirable. I think my self-preservation... traveling the system with you, Captain. Do you know what it feels like when the ship undergoes an unexpected power surge? A jolt to the system. I have felt that. I do feel that. As you may be aware, Captain Alex Hawthorne was a smuggler of some repute. I
Уважаемый
failed to predict the
контрабандист.
likely outcome of his reckless behavioral patterns. I should have predicted that. In our travels together, Alex liked to pass time by, as he called it, tinkering to improve my design.
Так. Как мне попасть на этот развод? Давай так. Доберемся до этого Роузвея. Ох, нифига себе, как далеко меня хотят отправить. Да ладно, пофиг.
Destination reached. Scylla.
Прикольно. Та-та-та. Ну, я пока лекарь вроде нормальный. Можно вообще без напарников, да? Напарники прибавляют плюс 10 к переносимости. Интересно. Давайте возьму и вот тебя. Сцилла. Вот так вот без скафандров просто. Или вот эти столбы обеспечивают типа атмосферу. А что у нас тут такое? Нет ничего. Господа, я здесь.
Nice and easy.
Торговый автомат, где? А, вот. Продать пушки. Так, это обычный стол, да? Значит, не мой. Можно продать. Вау! Ни хрена себе. Прикольно. Я думал, нельзя будет пройти. Прикольное местечко.
On it.
Here we go.
Ух ты. Блин, джойстик садится. Где я сейчас появлюсь у корабля? Так, у меня вот энергетический ствол есть. Так, вот эту штучку спрячем. А вот это возьмем. Боевые эффекты общения, что? Так, мне надо свою броню одеть, а то я в легенький вышел. Вот меня и захерачили. Угу. 6. А что у нас? Ввели по броне 11. 9. 16. Офигеть. Вот это, блин, куртейка у него бронированная. Побегу с девчонками.
Scylla, no laws, no lines, and a whole lot of guns. I love this place.
Looks like they started terraforming the place, but they built tough footing.
Прикольно, что у него в шлеме голос меняется. Так, а все, что я собрал, слетело? То есть, знаете ли, я тут уже залутался. Было дело. Блин. Кругаля бежать. Да, он лежит. Черт. Здесь вряд ли что-то есть. Ну, обойти можно. Круто. Ты чё? Воу, 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 ребята. Вы че мне не помогаете, блин, девки? Это долго читать. Это я залез, конечно. Бандит-налетчик. Вау! 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 Так, робот, робот, робот. Ой. Человек девок там перебьют. Робот. А чё он не стреляет? Или дальше? Воу. Нормально так. Сложность прибавилась. Интересно, что делать? Зря я, конечно, всю броню выкидывал, которую раньше находил. Но вообще бы не ходил. Гранатомет. Что электропушка меня не впечатлила. Может, гранатомет будет получше против них. Так, или со своей пуколкой. Давай так попробуем. Странно, что здесь никаких гранат нет. Хоть бы врасплох заставать их. Опять час прошел, ничего не сделал, блин. Так, пулемет работает против людей, хорошо. Где у него с тобой точки? Готов, чертила. Хе-хе-хе. Ох, ни хрена он улетел. Чё, пацаны? В открытый бой с вами лучше не лезть, я это понял. Желающие еще остались? Ага, кто-то есть. Ну-ка, девоньки, давайте завалите его. Ну и чё? Да нафиг вы мне нужны, блин? Может вкачать себе, блин, соляного, чтобы без напарников проходить. Ну хотя с ними потрещать прикольно, их квесты выполнять можно. Еще больше прокачаться, как говорится. Вот, товарищ, давай сюда свои шмотки. Я-то думал, будет там какая-нибудь снайперша. А они что-то какие-то не особо полезные ребята. Пока что. Так чисто скиллы мои увеличивают. Опа. Ну вот тут и остановимся.
Where are we headed?